Hi, I'm John Kerr, and welcome to Business Matters, a production by the Middlesex West Chamber of Commerce. Today we're here inside Medical Aesthetics of New England with Dr. Gert Walter.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm very well, and you?
I'm doing good. So how long have you been here, and when did you get the center up and going and all of that?
Well, we started here in 2006, so about this time of year, and then building it out, and then we started seeing patients in the middle of this, kind of June or so. It's just been steadily growing since.
Excellent. So you have a number of options here for people to, partake. And what would you want to tell me about it? You've got this banner right here that says a lot.
We can start with this. This is we do a bioidentical hormone program, and this has become one of our fastest growing service lines because it's not very readily available in New England. BioT, the company we're with, they have 4,000 providers around the country, and like Dallas has about 80 of them, and I think New England we have 5 or 6.
Okay.
Wow. And because this is in such demand, I have people coming from out of the country in New York and Vermont and Maine. Had somebody from Maine earlier today, and they'll travel quite a long ways to have this done. And what the basis behind this is just kind of replacing people's hormones. As you get older, the hormones go down, and this is just giving them bioidentical hormones. They're the same hormones I had before, giving them back, and really can be very life-changing. Whether men who've just kind of lost that edge over time, or women, particularly in menopause, but we can do all ages.
Wow.
So
excellent.
This is, it's a full comprehensive program, but this is a book that we will often give out.
Okay.
That'll just kind of explain the basis for it. It's really very well done, and it's an easy read, but it's understandable. It doesn't talk down. So somebody can
swing by and pick that up.
Absolutely.
And just find out more information that way as well.
Yeah.
Talk
And
to you
then,
guys, of course. So what other aspects do you have that you do here?
We do Botox and fillers, like Juvenile and Restylane are some of our biggest services that we do. We have over 20 of them. We do hair removal, and we do skin care and spot removal and aging, anti-aging procedures. Do a surgical procedure here. So there's too much to go through today, but we can show you where some of the room is, some of the lasers in there too.
Okay,
so
excellent.
The other thing we do is as we've gotten bigger, we've really donated back to the community, and we have a number of different. We'll sometimes do like charity donations, and if people donate, they'll get a little percentage off of the procedures here.
Oh, okay.
And we've done things. Sometimes we'll do donations for specific people that are having hardship, and other times it's like we've donated to service dog projects and animal shelters, and then the one fund in Boston, Lucky Lab. So there's a number. Every year we'll do 1 or 2 of these. So for instance, with the Lucky Lab rescue, we had enough patients donated enough money that we could actually buy them a new van.
That's amazing, actually.
Yeah. So
those aren't cheap.
Yeah, it's quite substantial for them. There was a nice plus for them. So it's something we enjoy doing.
Excellent. That's
giving back. And if you want to come back, we can show you a couple of the rooms and see what that looks. So this is a typical room we have. As you can see, it's very comfortable. We have adjustable beds, so people can, we know sometimes people are anxious with the different services, and this just allows them to relax a little bit. We typically do Botox and fillers in here because we just do that all day long. And I think one of the experiences that patients have is that we will very much customize it for them rather than just kind of follow cookbook, because sometimes in the beginning the training is very cookbook. You put a certain amount of Botox here, a certain amount of Botox here, and we very much over time learn to really give patients what they want and try to achieve the optimal results.
Much more personalized.
Very personalized, yeah.
We have a number of machines in here. What do you use this room for?
Well, we do a lot of laser work, and for instance, we have 2 different intense pulse lights, IPLs, this one and this one here. And they're fairly similar, and they help with just kind of rejuvenation of the skin, getting rid of brown spots, getting rid of veins. So a lot of this is cosmetic. This over here, this machine's a little bit of a stronger machine. This is a fractionated laser called the Affirm, and this is also for getting wrinkles, getting rid of wrinkles, and getting just kind of improving the tone of people's, mostly for faces, but we can do scar removal, things like that with it too. So
besides just aesthetic purposes, there's some medical advantages to this as well.
Sure, we have other lasers that do hair removal, and for leg veins sometimes, they're usually more superficial. We can help with that, but people who have hair removal, sometimes if they get boils on the chin or in private parts, then it'll help to to get rid of those. So again, a lot of what we do is cosmetic and aesthetic, but there are things that can help people with if they have medical issues too. The other thing is we're not a dermatology office here, but we do sometimes see clients with what look like cancer or pre-cancer, and we'll refer them to a dermatologist, and then the dermatologist can deal with it and remove it. And we just had a client recently where that happened too, and then we continued with the aesthetic procedures afterwards.
Oh wow, okay. So you caught something before it was a bigger problem.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then again, we don't take care of them here, but the dermatologists they took care of it there.
Yeah, they may never have known if they hadn't shown up here and it was noticed.
Or later in more significant procedures. So, as I mentioned before, this laser here helps to rejuvenate the skin. This takes a few months to really start working, but it has a longer effect. But we also have something new, and we're one of the few in the U.S. to do this, and it's called Cool Lift, not Cool Sculpting. That's removing fat.
Okay.
But this is a treatment, like this is just an extremely typical example here.
Right.
This is a few minutes later, and usually lasts you 2 to 3 weeks. So this is obviously not a long-term permanent change. But if you're going to a reunion, or somebody, family's wedding or something, or you want to look nice for the holidays or something, or just a quick pick-me-up, this is a really quick procedure, and it has really consistent, nice results.
Excellent.
Another thing that's very popular that we do, a service that we do that's very popular here, is called the HCG diet.
Okay.
And we've had patients that have lost tens of thousands of pounds, not one person, obviously, but and in fact our record's 110 pounds, and we've had people in a 40-day program, often 20, 25 pounds is very typical, and sometimes up to 40 pounds.
Wow.
That's a little bit atypical, but we help them through the diet. It's a very comprehensive program, and it's pretty straightforward and easy to do, and really gives you quick, safe results.
Huh, okay.
So very, very popular item that we have.
Excellent. So something that, does that require any machinery, or is that
no machinery?
Essentially a nutritional aspect and
medication and the diet program itself, and then we give you a little kit with all the important the stuff that people need in it.
Excellent. So you're actually a medical doctor as well.
Yeah.
It's not, what some people think is the stereotype, or you see on TV. There's a couple of shows out there I can think of, especially on the reality side of things, where who knows what you're getting there.
This is not a
your
reality
medical
TV
background
show.
has a lot. Yeah, I know.
So, I'm actually my training was in emergency medicine, and I still have worked at Emerson now for over 20 years, and still there. And then I'm here during the daytime, so that's kind of my weekend job, and this is my daytime job. And I do this because it's fun and very rewarding for people. My partner is a nurse, she's an RN, and we actually met in the emergency department, I don't know, it's been 20, 25 years, about 20 years ago. And she's here, every day we're here 5 days a week, 6 days a week. She's there on Saturdays, she's at the other office. So we have 2 offices too.
All right.
One on the Fitchburg-Leominster line.
Oh, wow. But a lot of experience between the two of you, that's to say the least. So you carry skincare products as well for women as well as men, and that's important because I think a lot of people think that, it's one side or the other, but...
Yeah, we do both. We've gone through several different product lines over the years, and this is one we've really settled on because it seems to be the most effective, and most of this you can only get in a doc's office. You can't get it on Amazon or anything.
Okay.
And there's just skincare, there's some products for lightening up skin, there's retinol products here for eye treatments and bags under the eyes. And then they also make a men's product line here, and men aren't really used to typically using skincare products, and I use some of these myself, and it just comes in a travel kit, and it tells you exactly how to do it. So for men who aren't used to doing this, it's kind of foolproof because you just follow it if they read the directions.
Yep.
So that, and then and we carry with the hormones, we carry 5 different supplements, and we do some hair restoration, and then we have a couple for that. So we're pretty limited. We don't have walls and walls and walls of skincare products because we're really very selective about what we carry.
Oh, okay.
One of the things that when people, if they want to find out about this or any of the services we do offer free consultation. So we don't charge for that.
Oh, wow.
So if you want to come in and just find out about things, I mean, obviously it's on the website now, and most people do the research beforehand, look at Dr. Google or YouTube or something. And we have a pretty comprehensive website, and you'll see the address and the phone number and everything on there. We'll have it on this.
Okay.
So if they have any questions then about specifics or about some of the more elaborate procedures, I do some surgeries here, about the hormone program, we can explain everything before they dive in.
Okay. And what's your physical address here? It's Great Road.
This is in Acton, Massachusetts. It's 274-2 Great Road in Acton.
So you're behind, just off the road a little bit.
Yeah, you won't see us right on 119 here, but we're behind the Siesta Sleep Center, across from the old Willow Books.
Okay.
So it's a little bit more private this way too.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for showing us around and taking your time and telling us about what you do. It's great to be here, and it's a beautiful space as well, and it sounds like you're doing a lot of good work. As charitable as well as helping people out in general. So
thank you very much. Appreciate it. And yeah, if you have any questions, give us a call. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us at Business Matters here at Medical Aesthetics of New England. If you're interested in any more information about them or any of our other chamber members, you can check us out online at www.mwcoc.com. You can also check out our calendar for upcoming events, and we look forward to seeing you next time.